Hey guys, Troy from TroysDeals.com. It's Saturday. It's August 1st. Oh, some good water. Anyway, let's dive into today's topics. We're going to go over the daily stats, and I've also got the monthly stats for all of July, so we can go over those numbers too. And then we're going to talk about some news up here at Bear Mountain. So let's get into it, folks. First of all, I am going to dive into my email here. And once I'm in there, um, we'll see what popped up in the matrix here for stuff. Let me see what I got here. That one. Ah, we're going to check out the real broker listings today because there were 6 properties that had been updated. In the meantime, let's go into the matrix, and I just wanted to show you what's going on here. As you can see, we have got this is the daily market watch here. So 45 new listings, 21 pending, 20 price decreases, 4 sold, expired 143 in the last 24 hours. So get ready for Monday or Tuesday. It'll be a massive amount of new listings hitting the market. Well, you never know, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of expireds coming back to market on Monday, maybe with new photos, new prices. So we'll keep an eye out for some price drops, which could be beneficial if you're in the market right now and looking and been waiting for prices to drop on some of your properties that you have favored it on TroysDeals.com market watch list. You know how to get them. Type in deals below. I'll get in touch with you. We'll set up a custom list for your area and whatever it is you're looking for. Now, here are the month-end stats for basically all of July. Now, this also compares July of last year to July of this year. So let's get into that. Over here on this column is a 2026, and on the right column is a 2025. So net and conditional sales 673 versus 680 last year this time. So that's pretty darn close, really. New listings 1293, and last year this time there were 1392. So new listings have been coming down, and active listings 3,847 versus 3,702. So the numbers are really tight. It's still a buyer's market out there, definitely. So, if you're thinking about doing that, being a buyer, now is the time. Talk to Troy, 250-883-7676. It's my cell phone number. So there we go. That's that part of it. Now, let's go into, I think I want to go right here into the real broker listings. So these are listings that my office, agents in my office have, and I'm able to talk about these. So if you were to sign up through one of these lists and one of these properties showed up in there, and this one shows all the new ones today, all the new updates today. So this one went pending. Port Alberni, there was a new listing. Central Lake in Port Alberni, there was another new listing up here in Campbell River for 729, 3 beds, 4 baths. Another new listing in Campbell River, 739. We have a price decrease here on Christmas Avenue, and we have a lot on Lupine Lake in Ubo. So let's take a look at this condo here in Christmas Lake, see what it's all about. So it takes a few seconds for this property to load, but here you go. So they dropped the price by 5 grand. You can see that over here on the right hand side. Previously 464, now 459.9. And there's some photos here that you can scroll through and take a look at. Looks like a nice unit, nice and tidy in there. Some of these photos are obviously digitally staged. So there you go. That's that condo. Now let's talk about some new stuff. All in all, it was a quiet sales day today, but that's Saturday, which is much to be expected because typically we do not do any closings on the weekend because lawyers aren't available. And if there's a problem with the banks switching the money over to where it needs to go, then keys don't get handed out and it's a whole cluster. So typically, Saturdays are really slow for the sales. However, there was a wave of expired listings today, over 100, as we saw, and that's as we close out July as well. And this is perfect timing for the month-end numbers, which we just went over. So the hot real estate news topics here in Bear Mountain, BC today. Let's see here. Resort community continued under new ownership after the $141 million sale earlier this year to Groundplay Developments, with focus on enhancing amenities, golf courses, and future development phases, which is good because the golf course actually needs a clubhouse. They don't have one anymore. They used to be in the Westin Hotel, but they are no longer in there. So we'll see how that plays out. It'd be nice to get that clubhouse for the golfers up here that have their memberships. Now, Bear Mountain is currently a buyer's market. There is a ton of condos for sale here. Lots of brand new ones to Vista Point, at the Ridge at Vista Point and the Lookout, and also the cream of the crop up here, which is One Bear. That building is incredible. There are some smoking deals there right now too at One Bear, and that one's perhaps my favorite condo up here, just because it's concrete and steel, beautiful build, and the amenities they have are second to none. There's a pool in there. There is a gym in there. There is a yoga studio in there. There is in addition to the pool, there's also the poolside lounge, and that's incredible because it's a huge area in there that you can use for birthday parties or rent out or whatever. There's also small offices in there that you can book. So if you're running an at-home business and you need clients to come meet you, you can book one of those offices to go and have your meeting there as well. And yeah, it's in a great location too. Good parking spots. They have a bike room in there, like bicycle room in there with a mechanical shop for it. They also have a pet wash and there's a car wash station in there too. And the mail room in that building is really nice too. Everything's all nice and secure in there. So your Amazon packages will arrive and be safe. They have all these different lockers in there. Plus there's a concierge in that building. So it's a great building and the prices are coming down in there. Onebear.ca will get you to all of the active listings in there. I haven't looked lately, but last time I looked, there was about 16 active MLS listings on there, and I know there's more that the developers have that they haven't put on the MLS yet. So if you wanted a list of the available units at One Bear, please reach out to me. Type One Bear list down below here, and I'll get it over to you. And there's been some new construction with houses down like Marble Place area, and there's buyer incentives, including electric vehicle chargers on some of the units closing by the end of August. So that's to entice you to basically buy something sooner than later. And the nice thing about Bear Mountain here, it's the luxury resort lifestyle. So you've got Jack's Place up here. You've got a couple restaurants that are in the Westin Hotel as well. And it's just a great place to be. There's also a fitness center up here. So there's all kinds of things. And the hiking is incredible up here too. And then, of course, it's close to everything else. So if you're thinking about buying or selling in Bear Mountain, make sure you reach out to me. I live here in Bear Mountain myself, so I know the area extremely well, and I always keep an eye on what's going on here. And I know the buildings very well too. So not only just looking at the condos, but I'm very familiar with all the strata documents and what's going on with the management companies. Proline is a company up here that seems to manage a lot of them. So um, yeah, they're pretty well run, and if there's any surprises, I'm definitely going to know about them, and so will you, because we'll go over all those details together. So that's it for today's Troy's Deals. I'll check in tomorrow on Sunday and give you the new daily stats for Sunday. Until then, cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day. TroysDeals.com.